Okay, hi, welcome back to another tutorial. Today we'll be doing the song Aaradhike. It's a Malayalam song and we'll be doing it ukulele fingerstyle. So there won't be much chords we should be using, but instead we will be using tabs. So if you don't know how to read tabs, I'll be explaining right now. If not, you can fast forward. There will be timestamps in the description below, and the song which I've recorded is also the link below. So check that out before we go for this tutorial. We'll be playing the song in the key of G major. Okay? And then with the ukulele which I'm using now is actually a concert which is a high G. It isn't a low G, but it's a high G. So let's just dive into it. I'll tell you how to read tabs. Make sure your ukulele is tuned, and then on the tab, the 4 lines written here will be A, E, C, G. If there's a 0, it indicates it will be open string. If it's a 0. Example, if it's 3, 0, 0, 0 is a C chord, which is the first 3 strings will be open, and then the A string, which is this A string, will be on the 3rd fret. So it's 3, 0, 0, 0. So in this tutorial, I'll be just doing the chorus. It's very easy to derive the verses from the chorus because it's almost the same. So you just have to figure it out. Most of the tune of the melody of the song is actually the same. So if you have a deeper understanding of how the chorus is, it's much easier to know how the verse sounds like. It's not much of a difference actually. Okay, so let's dive into it. It's simple. It just starts with your A string. Okay, it just starts with your A string. Melody on the A string, not much chords for now. So it's with the 2, 3, then after that we do a G, but instead of the G, we don't play the A string. So it's just put your 2 fingers like this on the C string on 2nd fret, and then on the E string on the 3rd fret. So it's like this. But you have to strum all the way to the last. So it's 2, 3, strum. Then after that on the A string, on the 3rd fret again. 2nd fret, open, and then on the E string, 3rd fret. And then we go to the G. So let me play it one more time. Then we play the same thing. And then this time it's an E minor, but again we leave out the A string. So it's just the ring finger on the 4th fret of the C string and the middle finger on your 3rd fret of your E string. Okay. And then the last one is open. So it's okay. E minor, then 3rd fret of the A string. 2nd, open, then on the E string again, on the 3rd fret. And then we close with a D. So the strumming pattern for this is down with your thumb, up, then with your 4 fingers. So it's like this. Okay? We don't use much of the chords, we only use chords when we strum. So just a reminder, when you do E minor, for the 3rd fret, I suggest to use the same finger or the middle finger which you use here on the E string and just fold it down. So it's like this. Then for the 3rd string, you just put your finger like this. Okay. Then the next part will be, you'll start off again but on the top 3 strings only. So put your ring finger on the 3rd fret of the E string, and then just play the first top 3 strings. Then on the A string, the melody will be 2, 3. Then from 3, slide all the way to 7th. Okay? Okay? 2, 3, slide to 7, and then 7 again. Then we play the G chord, but only the top 3 strings. So you can leave out your middle finger on the A string. So it's just, okay, top 3 strings. Then with your middle finger, press on the 2nd fret of the A string. 2, 3, slide to 7, and then go to the 5th with your middle finger, since you'll be using your middle ring finger to slide. And then use your middle finger on the 5th. So it'll be, hey. So it'll be with your 3rd fret on the E string, 2, 3, 7, G, on the 5th fret. And then next will be a A minor, but with using your index finger. Down, up, then your ring finger, holding this A minor, your ring finger on the 3rd fret of this A string. Then middle finger on the 2nd fret. Then with your ring finger again, go on the 3rd fret of the E string. So after we close we go to the D chord. Okay, so what I suggest is to use this part of your middle finger, okay, this part, to hold the top 3 strings of the D chord, so you get more fingers to move around. The traditional D is like this, but then your fingers will be limited to move around, so I suggest to use your D chord. Make sure that your finger doesn't touch the A string, then it will be perfect. Then next we'll be doing a bit of a hammer on and pull ons and stuff. So just plug it on the E string, then use your ring finger to hammer on the 3rd fret of the E string. Pull, hammer, hammer, then pull back again. Then using the same D on the C string. Okay, so it's supposed to sound like this: strum down, plug on the E string, hammer, let go, and then C string. So I hope you got that part. Okay, so practice this. So after this D, we will be playing only the top 3 strings. Then delay for a millisecond, and then play the A string. Let go of the D. Then on the 2nd fret, 2, 3, 2. Then on the E string on the 3rd fret. Then after on the open A. So I know it sounds confusing, so let me just play again. Top 3 strings, bottom, 2, 3, 2, 3rd fret on the E string, open A, then open on the E. So that means you'll be still holding your D. You'll still be holding on your D, and then it will be on the 2nd fret. G. And then after your G, you go on the G7. So the G7 is something like the G. So the middle finger can be on the 2nd fret of the C string, index finger can be on the 1st fret of the E string, and the ring finger can be on the 2nd fret of the A string. So it's like this. So we'll be ending off with the open E string, and then the last few beats will be with your thumb, but it will be open, but it will be on the first 3 strings. Then use the 3rd fret of the 2nd string of the C string, so it will be on the 3rd fret of the E string, 2nd fret, and then G. Okay, so I hope you got that part. I know it sounds a bit confusing, especially on the hammer-ons and the slidings. A bit of practice will make it perfect. Don't forget to subscribe and follow my Instagram page. So yeah, this was a request by a lot of subscribers, so I decided to do the song. And then see you until next time.